Hi guys, it's Ellen and today I have a new scrapbook layout to share with you. So I'm using our baby's 12-week scan picture as I've just shown you there. And it's taken me a while to do this actually. By the time you're watching this video I will be 25 weeks, which is crazy. So I really wanted to document this today. And I've just got my hands on the crepe paper Fresh Bouquet collection, which is so gorgeous. I thought it would be perfect for documenting this scan photo. So I was flipping through my papers that I have there and deciding what one to use, and I've gone with the one that's called Cherish, and it's got those rabbits in sort of like wreath frames on it. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. And there's a hint of black. There's lots of black. There's a hint of dark green in the paper, which comes into my design later on. So yeah, I wanted to add something to this background because it's mainly black and white. I wanted to add some colour. So to do that, I've taken some white gesso and blocked out sort of the middle part of the paper with the white gesso. This looks a bit scary at the minute, but when I add my mixed media on top it looks a lot better. So I wanted you to be able to clearly see all of the rabbits all around the outside, but in the centre I wanted a nice big chunk of mixed media. So to do that I wanted to add sort of a deep greeny bluey colour to this page, because that's what's there's a lot of it in the collection, but there's also hints of it in the paper. The rabbits have little like collars and flowers on their head that are sort of the deep green colour. So I wanted to make sure that was really visible. So to do that, once my gesso is dry, I'm adding some of my paper artsy infusions over the top. And I've used Olive Tree, that was the first one, it's sort of a bit more blue, that one. And I've also used the Sage, which is a bit more green, and there's brown in it as well. These infusions are sort of vintage looking at the same time as being colourful. I hope I'm making sense. They're similar to the Lindy's Magicals, but they don't have any shimmer. I absolutely love these. I have so many of them now. And they are just so pretty, they're so easy to work with. So I just add a bit of the powder onto some packaging, I've watered it down and just smushed that onto the page. I then add some splatters of both colours as well, and yeah, I'm really liking how this is looking. It's just sort of a wash of colour in the centre, and I'm going to put quite a large cluster in over that, so a lot of it does get covered up, but you can see enough of it that you can tell it's there. So yeah, once I've added all my splatters and everything, I'm going to let that dry, and here it's all dry, so I can start working on it. So I'm going through and picking the paper that I'm going to back the photo onto. So I didn't want to use anything too dark, because obviously scan photos are really dark, but I didn't want to use white either. I wanted something a bit more interesting, so I've used this pink bow paper. I can't remember what paper that is, but I've just used a really small small border of that around the photo, really small. It's not overly noticeable, you can't see the bows or anything, but it just gives that pop of pink. Because I've got quite a few pink embellishments that I wanted to use. I've then also got the gorgeous foiled vellum, which I absolutely love. I love this. I could use sheets and sheets of this. It's absolutely gorgeous. So originally I thought I would go with quite a big mat of that, and then I've laid it on top and it wasn't really working for me, so I've just chopped off a little bit more. So there's still a wider border of the foiled vellum, but it's not too overpowering. So I'm just going to back my photo onto that, and I also prop my photo up with some foam to make it sort of the most important part of the page. And I'm just using double-sided tape to do that. I stick the foam on the back, and then yeah, my photo is going to go sort of in the centre of that mixed media that I did. So I'm going to go through all of the embellishments now, and this takes me quite a while. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. I find whenever I get a new collection, so this, I've never used this one before, I want to use everything all at once, so I find it quite difficult to work out what I actually want to use, but in the end I go with mainly peachy pink tones and then some of the deeper green tones as well, and I just create a large cluster around my photo. So I've got that journal card, and that says memo at the top, and I use that to write down the date and everything. I've also got sort of a ticket stub piece. I've got a tag poking out the side. I've got a camera, and then I've got that gorgeous butterfly die cut on the top right of the photo as well. And then at the top I've taken another one of the peach tags, and I'm going to chop that up. So I use both parts of that, but I just wanted to have a pop of that dark peach colour at the top to go under the green die cut, which says life is in bloom, which I thought couldn't be more perfect for this layout. So yeah, I later add the top of that tag in a different place. So for my title, I wanted to go really simple, and I wanted green letters, which I don't have. So I've taken some thickers. These are from Vicky Boutin Let's Wander, and I've seen lots of people colour over them with watercolours and they looked really good, so I thought I would do the same and colour over them with the olive tree colour that I used, the Paper Artsy Infusion colour that I used on the background. So yeah, I just took a tiny bit of that, added some water and coloured over it, and it looks really good, so I'm pleased I did that. So yeah, I've just left that aside to dry, and then I'm going to work some more on the embellishments. So here you can see I've cut that tag up and put part at the top, part as a layering piece behind my photo. And I'm getting all of the layers behind my photo sorted now, so a lot of them I stick flat, and then some of them, like this memo card here, I've added foam at the top, so the top lifts up and the bottom lays flat under my photo. And I've got the butterfly and the camera, I've added them to my photo, so I added foam behind them because my photo's got foam on and I wanted them to be the same level. So I've taken some thin white lace here, and I needed to add something through the hole in the tag, so I thought that'd be perfect for that. And then I wanted to add some more of it. I just thought it went with the whimsical sort of theme, so I thought I would add a strip of that at the top where I've got that life is in bloom tag piece. And then I'm also going to add a small strip at the bottom where I write my title. So I've got my baby part drying already, and then I've taken some peachy coloured alpha stickers from Simple Stories, and I'm going to add hey at the top, so the title just reads hey baby. So yeah, I stick those alpha stickers down, and then I put the strip of lace under the baby part, and then I'm going to sew through the lace at the top of the layout where the life is in bloom tag is, and also through the thickers as well, just to keep it in place, and I like the way that it looks as well. So yeah, here you can see I've sewn through all of that lace. I also added a couple of phrase stickers around my title. So one says remember this, and then another says good things take time, which I thought was perfect because this pregnancy certainly feels like it's taking its time. So yeah, I thought that was a nice little sentiment to add. The final thing I'm doing is adding some dark blue, gold and really pale pink sequins. I don't make you watch me stick all of those down because that would be boring. Yeah, I just scattered them all over the page, and that's my page all finished. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, thank you very much for being here. Bye guys!